Okay, here I am with the Equinox 800. I'm going to try to show you some deep signals and a live dig. This is not fake, it's all real. So as I find stuff, you'll see it come up. It's a bit of a windy day today. Okay, I'm searching in two tones. Basically it's field 1. All I've done is added a threshold, and I've turned up the iron bias just a little bit, just to make it a little bit easier to use. Now I've had great success with this mode. So there's the first target, which is a 15. Because I'm digging quite deep on this pasture, I'm digging it out the plugs, I'm not hinging them. I'm only interested in really deep signals. There's been a lot dumped on the surface of this field, so I'm not getting too I'm not worrying too much about the shallow stuff. Okay, I have a good signal here. It's giving me sort of 14 on average, 14, 15, and if you turn sideways, as long as you get the same sort of number, you know it's going to be pretty good. So let's see if this one's my first Roman coin today. Just a bullet. Nothing special. Okay, this is a nice signal. I hope you can hear this. Now it's coming in 14, 15, 16. We turn sideways, it's 14, 15, 16. Now this could be a crown bottle cap. Okay, now the easy way of actually testing this is to check it in 10 kilohertz. So what you can do is actually cycle through on the frequency button, or do what I've done. I've actually saved a program on the user button. Press the user button once, and there you are, it's 10 kilohertz. Now I'm going to go over it again, and you can see it's jumping up into the 20s. So that could be a piece of iron. So I'm going to dig it just to quickly see, because it's not cut and dry on this one, because occasionally it is throwing out a 15 there, so I may be getting the 20s off of a piece of iron with a good target, but I now suspect that this is going to be a piece of iron. So let's dig it up and see. And there it is. It's a piece of iron chain, so that's basically what's giving me the full signal. And my checking program pretty much told me, it wasn't cut and dry, but it pretty much told me that I was digging iron. And you know, with hindsight, I wouldn't have dug that. Not even with hindsight even. You know, there was enough information that I didn't need to dig that up. Okay, I've got a nice signal here. I've dug it out. It's split the signals now. I've got a 13 there, and I've got a something that's in the 20s. Well, it's jumping all around the place. That one might be iron, but it does sound sweet. I think it's going to be around 23, 24. So let's go with this one first of all. It was a strange signal. I didn't even record it to start with. Okay, so this is what this is. No, it's not. No, so that's a small coin. So Roman coin. Okay, so that's what that one is. Not a lot of detail on that. And oh, I can see the other one in the hole there. There's another coin there. That's another coin, so that's two in that one hole. I mean, this is a good Roman area, so that's not uncommon to get multiple coins in holes. Okay, got a nice sweet signal here. It's jumping around a bit, but it's quite deep. What you'll find is that if it jumps around, there'll be a certain number that keeps coming up. At the minute, it's like 15, 16, 15, 17, 15. Now if you turn to the right angle, if you see the same number jumping up, 15 in this case, it means it's a good target. It's not iron. Okay, so if you get a number there, 15, and a number there, 15, then you know it's a good target. It's never iron. So there's got to be a good chance that this is going to be another Roman coin, as the hole next to it just produced two. So we're in a good area just here. And this isn't a Roman coin, as you can probably see it there. It's a piece of wire, piece of copper wire. So in this instance, that was rubbish. Never mind. On to the next one. So you literally, I'm listening for any high pitch signals coming through. Looking at the numbers, so that's 17. It's erratic. If I turn at right angles, and if I see the same number come up, 17, 18. Okay. There's a lot of iron here. I'm going to go for that. I'm pretty sure that's a good signal in amongst all the iron. There's iron everywhere. So the little Roman habitation site. So there's iron in that. Actually, there's something in that little one there. That little lump that's fallen off there should have a signal in it. So let's see what it is. And there it is, a Roman coin. So, as you could see, what I was hearing was lots and lots of iron with a little bit of high-pitched tone coming on the two tones. But the number jumped out 16, 17, and it jumped out the other way, and there it is. As a result, one Roman coin. Just going to put it on top of that and quickly test it, see what it comes out like now. There's iron in that, and there you go, 16. So even when you get just a partial signal with the Equinox, as long as you can get it from two different angles and the number, TID number, matches, is almost always a good coin. Sorry, a good target. In this case, a good coin. If, though, you get a jumpy round signal and there's never really a signal, a positive TID that sort of jumps out at you, so you can't replicate that at a different angle, then it's almost definitely going to be iron. As I say, you can also go to 10 kilohertz and just see what happens to that TID. If you got constant, like minuses, maybe the odd positive, but then you go over into 10 kilohertz and it jumps up into the 20s, then it's always iron. Now, I've got a very good signal here, but as I say, this is one of those signals where it's not very deep. It's got a bit of a double clip to it, but it's not actually locking on the target IDs. Now, I suspect this is going to be a piece of iron, probably circular. You know, it is there. It's locking on pretty well there, sort of 11, 13, 14, and from that way, I'm getting some sort of stability to it. But the easy way to test this is to search in a 10 kilohertz. So I've got a program on the user button in 10 kilohertz. So I'm going to switch to that. Now, go over it. Now, if it stays in the 14s, 15s, then I'm going to dig it. If it jumps up into the high 20s, then I'm not, because I know that's going to be iron. No matter what, I'm going to dig this so I can show you what it is. Okay, there you go, up into the high 20s. So in my book now, that is iron every day of the week. So I'll go back to that. Okay, let's dig it up and have a look, but this is definitely going to be iron. But I need to show you that this actual technique works, because it didn't sound too bad, and you know, it's hard to walk away from really good two-way signals. And of course, it's going to be underneath loads and loads of stone, making it virtually impossible to get hold of. But there, even the probe's now telling me whatever that is. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure that's iron. The probe's even giving me an iron tone. But I'll have a quick dig around. I'm not going to take too much care over this. Just have a quick look and see what it is. You never know, it might be a spear or something. Okay, there it is. Big piece of iron just there. Let's get it out. I mean, whatever it is, it's going to be a piece of Roman iron, because we're in a Roman spot. It's not round, it's just a piece of, it's like a bit of farm machinery of some type. Okay, but we pretty much didn't have to dig that. Didn't have to dig it really, or even check it, because the numbers were jumping everywhere. You'll find that good targets, they always, good target always have a locking TID, and this one didn't.